Ladies and gentlemen, 6 max skills with Outlaw finally being done. And oh boy, do I have a video for you. In today's video, we're going over the best Outlaw EXP method and money-making method, I think. Pretty sure, because I've made literally over 1 million with this in the short amount of time I've grinded. In this video, I'm going to showcase how I grinded to get level 100 in Outlaw and how I made millions of dollars while doing so. On top of that, I'm going to be showcasing the data I collected and all the Outlaw perks and stuff inside the Outlaw progression tree. Let's get into it. So to start, I'm going to say you're going to be robbing the bank a lot. And before I rob the bank, I'm going to recommend you do 2 things. Number 1, make sure you have membership. If you don't have membership, you're going to be missing out on that 50% EXP boost. Number 2, I would recommend installing the Chrome extension RoPro. This is if you play Roblox on Chrome. RoPro allows you to join random servers consistently, unlike how Roblox's randomness is, not really random and kind of sucks. So let's begin. To start, we're going to be robbing the bank, and you can rob it any time of the day. You don't gotta wait until there's just 1 guard. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. To rob with 2 guards is a little more complicated. First, you gotta kill all these guys. If you get low on HP from them shooting you, you can loot their bodies and check if they have any healing on them, so you don't have to bring any healing of your own. Now you might be saying, okay, what do I do now? There's 2 guards. So what you do is you get one and you get both. You have to make sure you aim at both of them so they both come at you. And as you can see, one's gonna go run away, but I just got the key, so I can get the key, and I killed him. Basically what just happened there was I got both of them to come towards me. I then, after I got both of them locked on me, I held onto one, got the key, while the other one is, contemplating life, and then they're eventually gonna go run and try to pull the alarm. But you're gonna get the key by then, so you can just kill him. Another tip is that if you are robbing with friends or randoms, multiple people can get keys. This could either be from the same teller or the 2 separate tellers. Multiple people can get keys, so just remember that if people are trying to get keys, don't kill them too early. Now, if you're going for EXP, you're gonna wanna take all this cash right back here. Pick it up, rob it, get out your key, and start doing this. Also, I would recommend never locking the doors. Why? In my opinion, and every time I experienced, locking the doors always attracts unneeded attention. Like, if I were to lock these doors, it attracts just unneeded attention. It just tells people, yep, somebody's robbing, versus if you just leave it like this. Also, it's Halloween, so these guys are ghosts, which is a little annoying, but it's only going to last for 1 more day. I would also recommend, before I get too far, is you should turn on confetti death. I should have probably stated that earlier. That just makes it so when you kill these guys, their body instantly turns into one of these little bag things. It makes it, easier for them to despawn, so people are less suspicious if they were to walk into the bank. Then you're going to come up here, obviously come up here, get these 2 drawers, and move this guy down. You can only use... So I gotta lock this door immediately and keep this guy in my range. Another little tip is the second he turns the wheel, you can shoot him. And boom, you're in the vault. Very nice. Now what you're gonna do is steal everything. I would personally recommend keeping a very clean inventory. When I usually do this robbery, I only have 2 things. My shotgun, which I usually use a mule, and my short-slewed pistol. That's the only 2 items I need to successfully get a lot of stuff. And if people come down, And if people come down here, you can either join them. I would always recommend letting people join you if in cases, because they'll if you don't, they'll just try and kill you. So what you're going to do is usually start with the gold. The gold gives you more EXP and technically more money if you pick it up. Sure, the diamonds are nice, but if you want to share, sharing is always better than not sharing. I would always recommend sharing it with people, because if they come back and kill you, it's a lot worse. You gotta keep that in mind. People really want to kill you. You're also going to take all these crates. If you have the key out, keys can open them really quickly. The key doesn't really work on the, on the diamonds though. You're gonna pick up all the gold, all the money you can get. Shoot any cops that come down here because you broke the door. Get extra diamonds, I guess. Because you picked up all the gold, you're gonna want to drop some of it so you can pick up the diamonds. It's worth it, trust me. Oh, he took all the diamonds anyways. Okay, well, pick up all the gold, then pick up whatever diamonds you can, and then we just get out of here. Once you got everything, get a move on. Lucky in this server, and there's not much trouble to be had. And the quickest way to Outlaw Camp is this direction. You're going to want to come over across this bridge, full speed, and you see this little shallow bank? I know it's kind of hard to see, but you can run across, your horse can run across that. It makes it a lot quicker than going the longer way, but that doesn't mean you can't take the longer way. I'm just saying it's probably smart to avoid it. Boom, you come over here, you come up here, you sell, and then you reset. Make sure to reset when you're done. And then now you would leave the server and join a new server so you can get a new bank. But I'm not gonna do that because, you know, I'm recording a video. And you just do that on repeat. Constantly take all this back cash, come up here, take these two, get the bank manager down. Do not lock the doors. I never recommend, because if you lock the doors, you can't unlock them, and that's kind of what I hate. Because then if you need to escape, you have to like remove a window and like roll through. Also, that's why I don't recommend locking doors, because everyone knows you could just, oh shoot, and I forgot I'm still wanted. People could just, you know, can just roll through windows if you didn't know that, which now you do. Do not blow up this back exit. You don't want to alert any attention. This is maximum silent run. I usually escape like this over here. If people are in pursuit of you, you can run inside the hotel really quickly and just find a hiding spot in here, like sleep in one of the beds. It happened to me one time. It worked. Like 4 people were chasing me. I ran inside this hotel and survived. It was crazy. I pocketed easily 9,000 from that run. If those people got me, I would have been down about 9,000. That would have sucked. Another thing I forgot to mention is that the diamonds you rob are technically not criminal items, meaning you can sell them at either the gun store or the general store, or literally any store. You don't have to take them all the way to the outlaw camp. Meaning if you just grab the diamonds, you could just make your way to a nice general store really if you're fast enough and sell them and then leave if you're only in it for the money. That might be quicker than having to, you know, go all the way to a camp. Now, moving on to the data of this video. I won't make this too long because I know not many of you guys like watching the data. I've seen the analytics, you guys all skipping the data. So I'm gonna keep it brief and short and just get to the juicy stuff. Basically, I averaged around 91,000 EXP per hour and $52,000 per hour. My best run in terms of EXP yielded me almost 119,000 EXP in an hour, which is a ludicrous amount. And that's not even saying the money I got that run. That specific run, I got $99,000 in 1 hour. That's crazy. I've had other high runs too, like where I got almost $76,000 in an hour, which was, you know, very crazy. But most runs obviously weren't that high impact because, you know, bringing the average down to a measly 52,000 an hour. It's not ideal, but it works perfectly fine. You're going to be gambling a lot when you're doing this. On average, I died about 15 times an hour. Yeah, you're going to die a lot while trying to do this method. And also on top of that, I was arrested 80% of the time. Every hour, there was an 80% chance in that hour I would be arrested. I was also even sent to the camp once because I was killing a lot of people, you know, trying to get some money, and then got freaking arrested by a cop. Yeah, you should also watch out for people who become sheriffs, because they have the baton, and the baton can absolutely destroy you. If you can, run from the sheriff. Try to get as far away. You're not going to win any close range combat. You're going to have to run. I think that about does it for the data. You can check out the rest in the description where I leave the spreadsheet linked below. Let's finally move on to the perks of Outlaw. First, starting with level 5, 1,000 bucks. At level 10, you get 35% faster lock picking speed. Very nice. And level 15, you get 50% extra money bag. At level 20, you get the Cattleman Outlaw. This is just a Cattleman revolver, same in the Justice tier, except the Justice one I'm pretty sure is black. Yeah, the Cattleman revolver. This one is the criminal version. It does 52 to the head, as you saw. Has really good fanning capabilities. 26 to the body. Honestly, a really good gun. Pretty nice reloading animation, must say. Honestly, this is a great gun. Great starter gun. Just probably a great all-around gun if you just want to keep it on you, or just keep it in your vicinity. Like, look at that damage. That damage is ridiculous. Like, look at that damage. That damage is actually crazy. The reload's not that bad either, and I'm lagging a lot. That's why that guy's moving like that. And you can absolutely wreck any opponent you are encountering. At level 25, you get the Bandito stash. I'm pretty sure this is the stash. It looks very nice, must say, must say. Yeah, if you like mustaches, maybe this one's the one for you. At level 30, you get the Mauser. This is just like the ornate Mauser you get from purchasing VIP. If you have VIP, it does 50 to the head, but it's not automatic. It's semi-automatic, like you can spam click, but you can't hold down click. Like if I were to hold click this down, it would not shoot. Does 25 to the head, 50 to the body. Very nice. It's just a Mauser. Everyone's already seen the Mauser if you've had VIP. Just this one's, you know, gray and not you know, fancy. Yeah, the Mauser's a good gun. So worth it, probably to grind to level 30. At level 35, you get 55% faster pick locking speed. Oh, pick locking speed is so great because it also amplifies how quickly you want to lock with the key at the bank, so it just like makes it super quick. At level 40, you get this outfit. I don't think this outfit has a suit variety, so I will not bother trying to put it on. So I will not bother trying to put it on. But at level 45, you get the Henry shotgun, and this for a while was glitched for me, where it just permanently deleted. But thankfully, it's back. It's like the what's it called? The other Henry guns, like the Henry Martini, puts you in first person, but it's, you know, a shotgun. It's the shotgun variant. Does 21 to the head with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullets. What is that in my head? 126 damage, I think. Yeah, 15 to the body for 6. What is that? Is that 90 to the body? That's impressive. So 126 to the head and 90 to the body. That's actually good. That's actually crazy. But it only has one shot, but it does reload really quick. So, personally, I don't really care for it that much. I mean, I barely use the Martini Henry to begin with, mainly because I am not a fan of this first person action. It's kind of annoying to be in third person and have this, and then switching back to first person and switching back over and over again when you're fighting people. Level 60, 75% faster pick locking speed. Level 70, you get the sawed-off auto 5. Now this is like the main reward of the skill tree. So it does 11 times 5 to the body, so that's 55 to the body, has 5 shots, reloads decently, and does 15 times 5, right? Is that 45? Damn, that's pathetic. Level 75, you get 150% money bag size. Level 80, you get this beautiful set. This is called, like, I think the Prime Lord set, I think. It's this somewhere in the suits. Let's see if I can find it. Prime Lord, here we go. Oh, look at that. That kind of looks pretty sick, must admit. Do I like it enough to permanently switch to it? I don't know. I mean, it does have yellow, and I do like yellow, I must admit. I like the Minuteman for its blue, because it complements my hat, and also has some yellow buttons, so it kind of works. I don't know. I'll make up my mind one day, but for now I'm going to use the Minuteman suit. Level 95, you get the 80% faster lock-picking speed in this. This means you can lock-pick things basically instantly if you have the key in the bank. It's crazy how quickly you can lock-pick things. And finally, level 100, the Crime Lord title. I have this title, obviously. I claimed it. Crime Lord, look at that. Hello. Look at that. Crime Lord. Yes, my name is Free Schlep because he needs to be free and all those predators need to be locked up. And that about wraps up this video.